In this video, I wake up to the first frost of the winter. So I think it's about time that I got my pond filters and my pond prepped and ready for when the bigger frost comes and possibly snow that's been forecast. So let's go. So first job I think we need to do is get the covers out from behind the shed. Not had them out since spring, so don't know what state they're going to be in because I've done my usual. I just put them away and forgotten about them. Didn't prep them before I put them away. Then I think we're going to have to get the sky pond off, get that clean, get that stored away, get the filter systems done. Lots to do, let's crack on. Right, I was going to pressure wash them off. But they're looking quite good, them are, so I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to get them out. Now they're out in the daylight and I know what the condition of them is. There's a few little brackets missing off the sides. Must have broken off as I put them away and did my usual. Didn't sort them before they went in storage. So I think we'll get the sky pond off. Get that cleaned up, get that stored. It's going clockwork at the moment. Right, not touched the sky pond for a while. I've basically still been using this cover to try to sort of, so that nothing freezes, just in case it catches me off guard, like it did last night and froze last night. So that's all right. It's just a frost. It wouldn't have frozen up last night. But I'm gonna get the cover off and then get the whole thing off and get it cleaned. Can you believe how green it is? I think this time I'm going to give it a really good clean with some fairy liquid and just kill everything in there so that when it's stored it's not going to grow anything inside the actual container itself. Somebody said to me the other week, when are you going to get a bigger sky pond? I tell you what, it's not that I haven't thought about it, because if I could get one the width of my pond, that would be ace. But the only thing is, as you've seen me moving it around, it's not the lightest thing in the world. You know, it would need at least 2 or maybe 3 of us to get it off and clean it if I did sort of the full width of the pond, and I'd have to do some decent engineering with that. I mean, this holds a large volume of water, so what that would hold, I don't know. Maybe. Right, that's the sky pond off. Better get the frame off. Right, so not bad nick, the frame. I'm going to give it a quick wipe over with some soapy water, because again, it's going in the garage now for the next few months, so I'm not bothered with getting rid of like bacteria or killing bacteria on it, because that's what I want. I don't know if I'm growing on it now. Yeah, quick wipe off and then we're done. zinc pin clean. These can go in the garage now, store them away. Next thing we've got to do is take that silly little fountain off. And if anybody's interested in how I built both the sky pond and the frame, I'll stick a link somewhere, or even at the end, or even in the description below. So you can look yourself, maybe if you want one yourself for next year. It's nice and sunny today, isn't it? Now my little friend here, my waterfall, been a bit controversial actually. It's been a bit Marmite through the channel. You know, some people said it's alright, some people hated it, some people told me to get rid of it, some people told me to get a larger one so it looked better. But to be honest, it's kind of grown on me. Have a little fountain. I've never had a fountain on a pond before, but it's kind of grown on me. But I don't really want to spend any more money on making it bigger or even taking it off and just going to waste. I've got to take it off now because it's winter and I don't want this freezing up, plus the cover's got to go on here. So the cover goes in place of where this is and it won't fit. So I've got to take all this off now, and then this will go in storage. Now the media that I put inside, all the bio ball things, they'll go into my filter system and sit there over winter just doing what they need to do, and then I'll transport them back if I put this back into here again. Who knows? Let's get it out. Let's get disconnected, take it out. Now I've no idea how to store these panels, but all I'm going to do is just put them in the shed, put them somewhere safe, so that they don't get snowed on basically. So these are going to go in the shed. Just having one more look at the fish before I put them to bed. I'm really hoping these tamasabas make it, because I can see one of them struggling already. Today hasn't gone bad then, has it? Managed to get all my filters done as well. Washed through all the jack matting. Changed the filter floss. Flushed through the system a couple of times, just on top up mode now. Fish seem to be doing okay at the moment. Like I say, I'm just a bit concerned about that Tamasaba. He's been floating around on his head on the bottom just today. I haven't seen him do it since. Whether he's just getting used to the temperatures or what, I have no idea. I tell you, it's been really handy this season. Been able to monitor my pH, temperatures, ORP, and God knows what through the Cactoily products. It's been really handy, that has. I know I harp on about them a lot, but you know, this channel is here to sort of tell you what I do and how well or not it works, and then you decide for yourself whether you want to do it or not. And even more now we've got the new screen. You know, the new screen, it just comes in so handy, because if you look at sort of the old one compared to the new one, there's just so much more you can see. They've got their own app now that you can fit onto your phone. Sort of sorts out everything else with your own app. It's just I can't fault them at the moment at what they're doing. And also, this Cactoily tells me, I was in spoke to them the other day, and said they're doing some really good discounts still on their website. So if you're looking to order or get somebody for a Christmas present, or you know, a New Year's present, or if it's Black Friday or whatever they call it, whatever these are nowadays, is they've got some really good discounts for viewers to this channel. So if you go onto the website, and if you are looking to purchase one, because they've got loads, you know, they do not only ponds, but they do jacuzzis and swimming pools and drinking water, soil monitoring. Just the amount of stuff that these people do is really, really good. So if you're looking to get one, by all means, just when you go into their website, just put in the koi pond lifestyle, and you get some discount on any of the products you get from Cactoily. So with the pond almost put to bed for winter, I'm kind of, you know, wondering how much more I do on this channel over winter now, because you know, the top's on now, the fish aren't very mobile, but I've got a few bits and pieces that I was thinking about filming and letting you know about over winter. Even if it's just like an update on what's going on, you know, comment below if you want to see more of this channel over winter, then by all means let me know what kind of content you want. But I am continuing to develop my other channel, which is coming on quite nicely actually, which is Andy Whitehouse Lifestyle. Andy Whitehouse Lifestyle. Whichever way around, I put it on the screen there. So if you're stuck for something to watch and you're wondering what I'm doing for the rest of my winter when I'm not playing around with the pond because the covers are on, then flick to that, Andy Whitehouse Lifestyle. There'll be plenty of content coming on there over winter period. Thank you everybody for your support over the summer season. Now we're going into the winter period. I thoroughly enjoyed making these videos for you and seeing all your comments you've put to help me, comments that I've put on to help you. You know, bits and pieces like that, that's really, really good. It's a kind of pastime that I really enjoyed making for you. So thank you again for watching. If you've liked the video, please subscribe, like, share, ding the bell for notification, and also click the hype. Apparently there's a little hype button somewhere underneath that also helps with the channel and its development. So thanks very much for watching. Koi Pond Lifestyle.